If we have a series circuit, as shown here, we have a battery with voltage V, we have an ammeter which is measuring the current, and we have the current going through a resistor. What would happen if we made a modification? What would happen to the ammeter reading? What happens if we were to double the battery voltage? Well, think of the voltage, otherwise known as the potential difference, as the pressure which drives the charge around the circuit. If you have twice the pressure, then we can make the flow twice as big. And so just thinking of it like that, it makes sense that the current will be twice as big. The current will double, and therefore the ammeter reading will be twice as big. The ammeter reading will also be double. Okay, well, instead of that, what if we were to tamper with the resistor? If we made that resistance twice as big, what would happen to the ammeter reading then? Well, this is just like a hose pipe with water flowing through. If we were to restrict the water from flowing and make it twice as difficult for the water to flow, then what would happen to our flow, our current? Well, it would tend to get less. In fact, twice the resistance, we would expect half the flow. And so here we would expect the current to half, or have half the current flow. The current flow. Our ammeter reading would be half the value. Our ammeter reading would halve. And we can get the same conclusions if we use the equation V equals I times R. If we rearrange this so we have current as the subject, so current equals V divided by R. So if you double the voltage, it makes sense that you will double the current. If you double the resistance is a divider here, so that makes sense that we will halve the current. The current would get smaller.